We have some more great advice and assistance for small businesses as we welcome back Catherine Sherwood, Director from The Engine, and Dean Payne, Director of the Crate Flexible Office Space, to look at how a shared space can benefit many businesses. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Hi Carly, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Nice to have you with us, Dean. Catherine, let's start with you. How does a shared office space feature as a provider in your company's lineup?
Well, that's a really easy answer. I always say it can be really, really lonely in business. And what I love about the Crate is their flexible office space, is their strong focus on community. No one ever needs to feel alone when you're amongst other businesses. And to be really honest, when you walk into the place, the vibe of doing business makes you feel like you're not even doing business.
Dean, as an expert in flexible office space, what are the main benefits that companies get when they shift to a shared office space?
Well, one of the main ones is you don't get those ugly mortgage type lease agreements that can become obviously very scary with complex clauses and long terms that you have to commit to. So we run a rent by desk model where you can scale up or down depending on whether you're growing or you're scaling back. And of course, we have friendly agreements with shorter terms like months, not years. All your typical workspace costs are lumped into one lovely fee. But of course, the most exciting thing that we have is the community. When you think about people working together, sharing expertise, sharing knowledge, companies in a co-working space become that much more resilient during times that are tough like we are in.
Oh, absolutely. Catherine, this sounds like a fantastic solution for companies out there, especially in times of uncertainty. What are your thoughts on the flexibility that a co-working space can provide?
Well, it brings a lot of flexibility. I mean, to survive tough times, businesses have to be able to reduce their costs quickly. And especially under the old traditional office leasing model, it's almost nearly impossible to get out of leasing, or to reduce your cost or even to get short term. When you're also setting up a co-working space, it means companies know exactly what their fixed costs are going to be. They don't blow out unless, obviously you want to blow them out. But the reality is that there's no massive setup cost. It's all provided to you. The business owner can concentrate just on what they do well, and that's doing business.
Absolutely. So, Dean, what kind of businesses typically use co-working spaces like yours?
Yeah, well, we have some global brands here. We've got lawyers, we've got mortgage brokers, we've got designers, digital marketing specialists, construction companies, architects. Actually, it really works for anybody that still has that, or obviously values the power of bringing their team together. And that's obviously very much changing in today's environment. So it obviously has to be a lean, agile model, but if they can tap into that lean and agile model that a co-working space provides, it gives them a real advantage over their competitors. So right now we're attracting people that are working from home, but we know that's not necessarily working for everybody, right? You've got the dogs barking next door, you've got kids photobombing your Zoom calls, and you've got your spouse as they leave the door, honey, can you just hang up the washing? So, not everybody is being as productive as what they'd hoped to be at home. And then of course you've got medium to large size companies that are facing the whole concept of having to downsize, and that can have a real demoralizing kind of feeling attached to it. But it doesn't have to be that way if you're moving to a place like the Crate. In fact, the environment is an upgrade, but not just the environment. You're now tapping into resources simply by being able to walk across the room, and you're accessing financial advice or marketing advice or business advisory. So that's a huge upgrade, and that's why our partnership with The Engine, with Catherine and her advisors, is such a valuable one to our community.
So what services, Dean, are available at the Crate?
Well, our services are obviously customised to the individual business. We're a flexible office space, so we've got to be the agile solution for people. But we're talking about private offices if you need it. We're talking about dedicated desks if you need them. What about flexible desk plans where you might want a hybrid of working from home and an office, or a virtual office where you're working from home but you don't want anybody to know it, so you have a professional snazzy business address, or a meeting room plan where you might be out on the road a lot but you value the ability to meet with clients in a real professional environment. And of course all those services come with our concierge front desk team, our barista coffee that's ready for you when you walk in the morning, the lollies on tap, the massage chairs, the loan car. But of course, let's not forget the most important thing, and that is the ability the power of connecting with people and networking each and every day.
Oh, absolutely. Combats loneliness as well. Catherine, many corporate businesses have led the way with open space. What direct benefits have you seen from the shared space with business owners?
Well, the direct benefits I'm saying is health and wellness. It provides a sense of belonging. And what I love, and I keep coming back to that whole community vibe that the Crate has. When I walk in there, I see kids doing their homework, playing games in the game room, and hanging out after school during the holidays and after school, obviously. It's a win-win to managing that work family life balance. There's a shared use of resources.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of health and wellness, Dean, I'm a business owner myself. I'm loving the thought of the hotel type service. In fact, I've also seen videos on your social media of massage chairs. This one's not very comfy right now. That would work for me, I think.
So we obviously want a point of difference, just like every other business. And so we like to treat our customers as if they're staying at a hotel. So that means that when your desks are cleaned and sanitized regularly, when our residents come back, they come back to a chocolate on their desk, just like they would a chocolate on the pillow. Or when they leave at night, they get hot scented towels that they can rub around their neck, maybe their face or their hands and arms, and they walk out the door and the fresh air kind of touches them and invigorates them with that feeling of, work's been left behind. I get to go home and do family now. And of course, thanks to Catherine, we have a partnership now with one of her clients, which is an amazing brand called iRelax, who provide the most luxurious massage chairs. So our clients get to have a massage every day. How's that? So we do all this because we really genuinely love and care for our community like family. We don't want them to feel like they're coming to work. And so there's no such thing as a dreaded Monday at the Crate.
So Catherine, what is the Engine and Dean the Crate doing together for small business? Catherine, I'll start with you.
Well, the thing I love about collaborative partnership is that both businesses, the Crate and the Engine, care significantly about other people's businesses. And Dean and I are always saying, what more can we do? With this in mind, we're offering every Thursday at the Crate from 9 to 4 business advisory. Every business also who joins the Crate has accessibility to the Engine's business advice, which, subject to the application, could be offset with co-funding through our service offering through the Regional Business Partner Network, and we've covered that off before too.
Anything else to add, Dean?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, we don't want people to think they're renting a desk. In fact, they are almost using their lease money or the rent money as a marketing budget or business advisory budget. They just get so much more when they access a community that can offer so much. And again, with Catherine and her team, we're able to really help companies grow and be more resilient during times like we're in right now.
Thank you both so much for your time today and for what you're doing.
Thanks, Carly.
And for more details on those free advice sessions with the Engine or accessing shared space with the Crate, go to theengine.biz.